This podcast is a proud member of the UUOP network.
This is episode 657 of the unofficial Universal Orlando podcast for April the 8th, 2025. It's more than magic, it's real. It's me, Tracy. I'm here with Lee and with our Rush of Fear host, Maddie. Hello.
Hi, everybody.
Hi, guys. Thanks for being with me. I'm saying, looking me dead in the eyes.
Welcome. As I said, I'm trying to get someone from the Universal-centric network shows to join us for each of these episodes, or at least everyone on an episode.
Yes.
And that's the plan. And Maddie, you're number 2.
Oh, man. Yay.
Yay. Glad to have you here.
Thank you.
Yeah, so this week we're continuing our countdown to the opening of Epic Universe by taking a look at Universal Studios Florida. But before we get started...
UUOP is brought to you by the Producers Club. Join today and get bonus episodes, chance to be guest host, be part of our awesome Facebook community, and more. Head over to uUOP.supercast.com to subscribe. Shameless plug.
Right, let's launch straight into this baby. Universal Studios Florida opened on June the 7th, 1990. And is entered into through the iconic arches. But before you even get there, make sure to grab a photo in front of the spinning Universal Globe, because it's iconic. The park has had an identity change since opening, from being about seeing the magic behind the making of movies to what it is today, and boasts many world-class attractions, as well as hosting the premier scare event, Halloween Horror Nights.
That was just for you, Maddie.
Oh, thanks.
I mean, it is the premier scare event.
It is.
It is.
So, thoughts, guys?
Yeah, just Universal Studios Florida. It's weird. I think I talked about this on our Islands of Adventure episode, that it's funny how like Islands was the cutting edge theme park when it opened, and it hasn't changed much. And it's Universal Studios Florida that's got a lot of... I think Islands has had a lot of big changes. Studios has had a lot of small incremental changes. It's definitely had more TLC than Islands has.
Oh, absolutely. I feel like my fiance and I always joke about how, man, once they finish Epic Universe and it's open for like 2 years, maybe they'll look at Islands of Adventure and, remember that they have things to update and paint or just simply fix to a small amount, like at Islands. Still a great theme park, but it could use some love.
Yeah, it could. But I mean, it's weird if you look at studios now from like when we first, I know it's 20 odd years, but it's a different theme park now. I think there's only
absolutely
3 attractions in there that were there the first time we ever visited. Maddie, how long have you been going?
Oh gosh. I would say the first time that I went was maybe 2006, 2007.
Yeah, about the same time as us.
Yeah. I would have to do some digging back in like photo albums, but I remember being in like elementary school. So
What
definitely
age
in
is
the
that?
early 2000s, like 10 to 12.
And a 10-year-old
Maybe.
Maddie wandering around.
Oh,
Yeah. It was fun. Because from where I grew up, it was only like an hour and 45-minute drive.
yeah.
So,
Yeah, that's nothing.
yeah. Once I was tall enough, my dad was like, okay, let's go to Universal. They have cooler rides over there that you can now ride because you're of the height.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's a good dad.
I think the one thing
Yeah.
the one thing I wish they would do with Universal Studios Florida, I think it's going to be even more evident when Epic Universe opens, is that entrance plaza. And it doesn't really have an identity. Like you walk into port of entry and it's themed to the nth degree. And then Studios is kind of like,
Yeah, I mean, I feel like the entrance of Studios is reminiscent of the entrance of Universal Studios over in Hollywood,
Yeah.
Yes.
where it's just kind of that, oh, it's, you've walked through the gates of a movie studio. It's not much to look at, but like this is where you get all of your like tickets and fingerprinting and, here's your picture for your ID badge and that kind of stuff. So theming wise, I guess it makes sense. And I guess it doesn't need to be something incredibly amazing because it is with the theme of a movie studio.
I think the weird thing is, though, that I don't think for all it's called Universal Studios, that studio's theme isn't really there anymore, is it?
Yeah, not so much. Obviously, yes, over at Hollywood, but
Yeah.
for Orlando, it's very much now just become a conglomeration of IPs and a lot less like that movie studio feel like when they first opened, which is fair. I mean, like, growth, things happen. It's not the same thing as happening to Hollywood studios. You know, you're losing that original movie studio feel, which was intended for that park, along with this one. But it happens.
But I think it makes sense. Like, movies aren't made like they used to. So the behind the scenes stuff isn't the same anymore. So it's not like, how do you show, here's some people working on a computer doing CGI. It's like, well, that's exciting.
Yeah.
That's
and
true.
I worry for the day where every single section of the park becomes some sort of IP, because at its present moment, the areas that are still that movie studio backlot feel are where we can put scare zones for Halloween Horror Nights. But let's say one day everything just becomes like Islands of Adventure, where everything has an IP attached. We potentially could lose that scare zone space because the IP that is now in the area is like, well, I don't want spooky stuff in front of my minions.
That's
right?
a really
So it's like,
interesting thought. Yeah, I've never even considered that. Like, I suppose you think Diagon Alley is the prime example of that.
yeah. The only reason I think of it is because on Rush of Fear, we just did the first and second Islands of Fear years. So reading about and researching like what they did for those scare zones attached to the IPs back before people were really paying attention to copyright and things like that. So if Universal Studios, like I said, becomes just a fully IP-centric area and there is no generalized movie studio feel, like you're going to lose potentially that space, and that sucks.
Yeah, because like you said, we've kind of lost it with part of Minions Land over the last 2 years. They've not done anything in there because of that license. Yeah, so if everything's like that, then yeah, that's weird. I never even considered that.
I mean, there is a solution.
Yeah.
Halloween Horror Nights land, like, park. Just an entire park of Halloween Horror Nights year round. There's a solution.
Right.
Wouldn't be opposed
That
to it.
would be amazing.
Ugh, that's the next plot for Epic.
Yeah.
Just make Dark Universe the Horror Nights, like, just have proper scare actors in there and stuff. It would be amazing.
Oh, that'd be so cool. Yeah, but I don't know. We'll see. We lost Simpsons because Disney bought Simpsons, and you know, we never really had anything in the DreamWorks area back before it was DreamWorks besides just a queue. But I feel like now that area is completely cut off. Like they have it roped off at the place for pizza fries just because there's no reason to staff that area
and
anymore.
To be fair, I'm not sad about that because that trek from the back of there was a nightmare anyway.
Yeah,
it was a trek.
Definitely no fun.
And of course, we have rides and shows.
Of course, that's what the theme park's about.
We have to discuss these. So, where do you want to go with this?
I don't know. Like, it's funny. Like, obviously, you've got to talk about E.T., haven't you? The original attraction. Maddie, I don't know how you feel about it. Tracy's come round to it. I think I've dragged her through it enough times. She doesn't mind it anymore.
I've never not appreciated it.
Yeah, it's a classic.
Yeah, I wasn't an E.T. fan. I was forced to watch
I'm
it.
not, to be fair.
I was forced to watch it as a child. It was quite traumatic. But I appreciate the ride and I appreciate the set and everything like that. I just despise E.T. the movie, so I have these negative connotations because of my childhood with it.
That's fair. And the ride is, you know, so different from the movie. It's the concept of the movie, but expanded out past, you know, when the movie ended. Here's what happened.
But
next.
That's what I love, because like I've said this before, when you look at all the Disney attractions that are based on Disney movies, they are just like the Cliff Notes version of the movie.
Yeah.
And you even go back to when Universal Studios opened in 1990, and they didn't go down that route. That they still go, okay, we know you want to ride E.T., so we're going to... That sounds wrong, by the way.
Wow.
Christmas here, you go, that's what she said. So you've got, these are the bits you knew from, these are the bits you know from the movie, but then we're going to expand that as well. And that's going back, like I've said before, the queue is a themed queue before themed queues were a thing.
Yeah.
And that makes that ride even more, whether you love it or hate it.
Yeah, absolutely, yeah.
it's like it still has a place in that park. It will always have a place in that park. And I must admit, it was something that we didn't always ride regularly. I make sure we go on it 2 or 3 times a trip now.
Yeah, absolutely. It's definitely one of those when people make fun of Universal rides, like they stereotype Universal rides like on TikTok or YouTube or whatever, and it's always oh man, like something's going wrong, we need you to fix it, like you got to come with us. I feel like ET is the prime example of that, because like Steven Spielberg is speaking to me. He's looking me in the eye and saying you have to go help ET. I'm like, I will do that, absolutely, 100%. We're gonna go on this trip. We're gonna, you know,
give you some acid
zoom
halfway
through
through.
Like an astronaut camp and science people, and we're gonna blast off into space and go help ET's dying planet. And then ET says thank you to me at the end. Like that's just it's such a stereotypical Universal ride plot.
I wonder what kids nowadays think of that attraction, especially like you go, all right, I get this, and then you go through the and they, what the hell is this?
Also, how many kids nowadays will have actually seen ET?
I mean, if parents are doing the job properly, they should, whether you like it or not, if you're going to Universal for a trip, make your kids watch it.
Have our kids seen it?
Yes, because Finn said it looked like a old man's ball sack.
That's right. That led to an interesting discussion.
Let's go to the other end of the scale. Fast and Furious Supercharged.
Favourite ride?
Oh my God. I posted a picture of Tracy and I outside it with her pulling a horrible face, and like, we're just about to ride fast. It's one of the biggest Instagram posts we've ever posted, ever.
Yeah.
I like the cars in the...
I love the queue. I love the pre-shows. I don't mind
pre-shows
the
are
rides.
awesome. And then you have to get on the party bus. It's the worst party I've ever been to.
With your driver who doesn't talk to you like they do at Kong.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
It's just such a... I often wonder, because obviously they had Vin Diesel and Michelle What's-Her-Face and Tyrese was there. I wonder when they got off that ride, we're like, yay! Or we're like, oh my God, they could have done something better than that. I wonder what they actually think of it.
Right. I have no idea. I would love to see that though. Because it obviously opened up at Hollywood first, and it was connected to the tram tour, and it made a little bit more sense. But we have our version, and yay!
I said before, our first... Maddie, were you with us when we rode it at the Weekender?
No, I don't think I was.
So we had an entire party bus apart from a mother and 2 kids sat in the back row, and the rest of us was just us, and everyone was like just full on hyper.
Hyped, yeah.
And this mother at the back must have been going, what the hell have I walked into?
Yeah.
I didn't mind
I love it.
I guess we've got to talk about Rip Ride Rocket as well. We've talked about it a lot, but Maddie, what are your thoughts on Rip Ride Rocket?
I really liked it when it first opened. It was a great coaster that we did pretty much every time we went. I was a coaster junkie growing up, so I was totally fine with the crazy drops and the weird seatbelt and the songs that you could pick.
Yeah.
And then I think once I moved to Orlando, it was at the point in its life where it hadn't really done a major refurb yet, and it was getting really, really rickety. And I would get off the ride and just be like, oh, like, ow. And they started getting rid of songs.
Yeah.
So, you know, I'm probably not going to go ride it for a final time because I just don't feel like having to go to the chiropractor afterwards.
Mm-hmm.
But it was fun while it lasted. I'll never forget watching them evac the tower from my job driving boats at City Walk one day in the middle of the summer.
It's funny, I was talking...
I enjoyed my last ride on it.
Your last ride will be in 2 months' time. Stuart Mallett reached out to me and he's like, I think this is the last attraction that Universal put in prior to like the whole world for Universal changing with the opening of the Wizarding World of Harry Potter Hogsmeade. And that's when Hogsmeade opened. Obviously, everything Universal did from that point changed. This is the last ride that opened prior to that.
Wow, yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. Because we rode it in 2009, like literally 2 months after it opened, I think. I don't mind it. I'd be interested to see. I know we've got permits already for a 2-story building somewhere to do with something, but we don't know anything to do with it.
Be interesting to see what goes in there. It's funny because when it went up, everyone was like, "Oh, it's changed the skyline,
I hate that.
whether detrimentally or not." And now it's going to, and it's like the skyline's going to change again. Now the same people who were against the initial change going to be cheering, or are they going to be lamenting the loss of that tower?
I must admit, I
That's gonna be
hate the
interesting.
view from like Men in Black looking down sort of New York, and you've got that big red scaffold-looking monstrosity behind it. It does look awful from there, I must admit.
The thing that I won't miss about it is when you're watching the Lagoon show.
You see all the flashing lights
and it's,
behind
yeah,
you.
because it for me it detracts from what's right in front of me.
Yeah.
And pulls me away to that part of the park. So, because I often thought that during that, how long is a Lagoon show? 15 minutes?
Like 20 in
Is
it.
that 15, 20
It's an
minutes?
essential 20 minutes.
Right. So turn the light package off on that ride during this.
And let's be honest, if you're on the
You
ride
know.
in the dark, it'd be pretty cool as well.
You know.
Yeah.
You know. It's just always been a thought. You know. I'm certainly not a hater of the ride. I just do not like that lift hill. Once you crest
I
and
love the lift
you
hill.
come over, it's amazing. What?
Yeah.
I
Is
just
your
find
favourite ride at Studios?
Who are you talking to?
I'm looking at you.
I know, but Maddie doesn't know this. The listeners don't know this.
I'm going to ask Maddie in a minute. Apparently, I've
My
took over hosting.
It's just you. My favourite ride at Studios.
I'm going to guess Maddie's. I'm going to have a think. See how well I don't know her.
I mean, it may change back to what it was if with a bit more practice.
Oh, see, that dropped down mine massively.
I think it's probably Revenge of the Mummy.
Yeah. See, I feel like that's what Maddie's is.
Um,
You don't even know.
I would say.
No.
Oh,
And that
golly.
we're doing
No,
rides, not shows.
I would say Mummy or Men in Black.
Okay.
But I also just love the Men in Black franchise.
Yeah.
It's so
Same.
good. It's such a goofy ride.
I know.
just
I
wish
love
they'd
that.
sorted out. I wish, because it's
Yeah.
just a crapshoot of which
Literally.
guns you get, and like, yeah. I used to be really good. I rode it when we came over like 2 years ago. I went in the park on my own first thing on the morning and rode it like 7 times in a row. And the girl on the little dispatch booth got to recognize me, and she kept asking, "How did you do?" And I'm like, "Worse than last time." And by the
Oh
time,
no.
like the first time I rode it, I got like 400 and some thousand. By the end, I was like down to 120, and I was just like, I'm going to just give up because I'm getting worse as I get on.
Yeah. It is always
It's
fun.
weird though when we're talking about the rides at Universal, and to be fair, there's nothing headliner at Studios. Like you go into Islands and it's like Velocicoaster, Spider-Man, Hulk, Hagrid's. You know, you can pick a ton of them. Studios, if you got what are the like to somebody who's never been, what are the must-dos at Studios? Obviously, you mentioned Gringotts. Beyond that, there's nothing that really stands out as like, oh yeah, you have to do that. And maybe the Mummy, I guess.
I would say Mummy and Transformers.
Oh yeah,
I forgot about
I do
I am a
Transformers.
Transformers
Yes,
lover.
me too.
I love that ride.
I love riding that ride with people who've never ridden it before and blowing their minds at the elevator in the middle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is such a
It
fun
is
ride,
good.
that.
Yeah.
I take some heat for liking that more than Spider-Man.
Yeah, well, let's not talk
Come back
about
in
I
with
think
that.
quiet.
that's an appropriate opinion. I can agree with
Thank
that.
you, Maddie.
Yeah.
I mean, you can both be wrong.
Yeah, it's weird, isn't it? Because you start to think about what rides are in there. Like DreamWorks Land's kind of
If you had kids, though, it
Yeah.
wouldn't be.
probably.
I mean, if you had younger kids, sorry, it wouldn't be.
I think it's more shows that are the stands out at Studios
Yeah.
more than anything.
Yeah.
But that makes sense because it's
That does
it's
make
based
sense.
on a working studios.
Yeah.
So, you know,
And we had more shows back in the day. We've definitely lost
yes.
quite a few. But yeah. Born is great.
Born is
I-
amazing.
yes.
Like
Oh,
yeah, that's exactly the
Yeah,
right noise.
exactly,
Oh,
yeah.
we both did that together. But it is. It's unreal.
Yeah, and when you can
Yeah.
fall out of that into horror makeup,
And I adore horror makeup.
that's like the perfect street when you think about it.
It is.
Yeah,
It is,
and
it is.
like even just going on. This is what I was talking about a lot with like the incremental changes with Vamos Bailalo and the Blues Brothers and Marilyn and Celestina and the Tales of the Beadle, the Bard. There's so much of that goes on in studios that I wish Islands had more of that.
Mm-hmm.
But
Absolutely.
But maybe Islands has a lot of kinetic energy anyway.
maybe
It has the water rides and it's louder and brighter.
with the majority of the rides in studios being indoors, you're not getting that kinetic energy like you do over at Islands
Yep.
from like Popeye and
Because
Dudley
it's about
Do-Right and
film
Kong.
locations.
Yeah, that
That's
makes
what the
sense.
facades are about.
Yeah. Universal does do a great job with Streetmosphere, though. Like,
Yes.
Islands, I feel like, is tough in certain sections because of how narrow everything is.
Mhm.
Even in the saddest part right now, which to me is the like
Lost Continent.
Poseidon area,
Yeah.
oh my god, why did
Lost
I just forget the
Continent,
name of
madam.
that? Lost Continent. There we go. They popped King Julian in there across from one of the restaurants because, like, why not? So there's a lot less space in Islands for that kind of streetmosphere, whereas studios, we went a couple mornings. We just woke up with the sun, unfortunately, and we were like, we should go eat breakfast. Where should we go at breakfast? Oh, well, we'll just go to studios and like eat in Harry Potter and, just wander around with Rope Drop. And even at Rope Drop, there was Streetmosphere out, like welcoming us into the park.
Yeah.
And that's just something I can say as a cat, it's just not something we do at Disney anymore. They're like, oh, you want to see characters not in a meet and greet? That sucks. Have fun.
Wow.
So, even with there not being much Streetmosphere and Islands, studios has enough for both at this moment
That's
in time.
true.
Mhm.
And then we'll see about Epic when Epic opens.
Absolutely.
But
From
Yeah.
what we're hearing, from what they've released in like Dark Universe and stuff like that, there's going to be a ton of it. And
Yeah.
knowing the person behind the entertainment at Epic Universe, I expect it to be very high up there. But yeah, I love it in studios, and there's still stuff we haven't seen properly yet. We haven't seen Vamos Bailalo properly.
No, we just catch it
Aw.
and
We haven't watched Marilyn either.
no, but
The Beat Builders. We
Beat
never actually
Builders.
stood and watched the Beat Builders, and I
No,
love stuff like that.
because every time we catch them, they're halfway through a set. We go, we'll catch them. We want to catch the whole set, and we never have done.
yeah, the Beat Builders are great. I'm so
yeah.
happy they kept them around.
Yes.
After Fast and Furious opened, because Disney got rid of their Jammin' Janitors or whatever they used to be called. So the Beat Builders was like the next best thing. It was like the next iteration
Yeah.
of the Jammin' Janitors. And it's just so fun. It's so kooky and silly, but it still brings something to the park.
Because
I love it.
there used to be one at SeaWorld,
say what they're called.
the Groove Chefs, and they were amazing.
Yes.
I loved them.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were a lot of fun.
Yeah, I love that type of, and they say there's tons of it, and it's a shame they got rid of Cabby at the front.
Oh, yeah, that's sorely missed.
But then, like, having Beetlejuice just wandering around, having Doc just wandering around,
Yeah.
and then like the Scooby Gang. I don't know whether you've heard the story about the Seekender from when did we do the last weekend? Was that 2 years ago?
2 years ago.
There was a group of solo travelers who ended up getting. So the Seekender is our scavenger hunt for the Weekender,
Mhm.
which is set by Seth Kubersky. And they were doing their Seekender and were wandering along Hollywood. Scooby and Shaggy and the gang came over and like, oh, what are you up to? And they were like, oh, we're doing a scavenger hunt, which is like straight up. They were going around helping them do the
Aw.
thing. They said honestly, it's one of the best interactions they've
Love
ever
that.
had with characters in any theme park. And the fact that
I love it.
the improv actors that Universal use are so good.
Oh, they
Yeah.
are. Yeah, they're at the top of their game.
Like Scare Actor Dining, that year we did Scare Actor Dining, they were fantastic.
That
It's
was
just
awesome.
so good. And I can't wait to see what they bring to Epic, because it's hopefully that next evolution of
Yes.
what we've seen already. But
However, we are in a different park. We are in studios.
we're talking about
I
soon.
know.
You keep talking about Epic.
I know. Well, it's the countdown, isn't it?
Yeah, like
well.
what, 50 something days?
At this point, when this comes out, it will be 44.
Mm.
Yay! That's so exciting.
Oh, yes. Yeah. But yeah, studios, it's like even just like the still walks outside of the Mummy, you know,
Yeah.
They're
there's
so
just
fun.
tons of that, and it's awesome. It's one thing I wish that we would have had in the Wizarding World, to have witches and wizards wandering around, just living the life. That's what I wanted to see from there.
Yeah, I agree.
Just to give it that energy. But I love it. Like, you get the Men in Black characters every now and again. It's just a huge thing at that park for definite.
Yeah. So what's your favourite, Shirley?
Oh,
I know. I don't need to ask you.
No, I don't know, actually.
Really?
I honestly do. I adore Horror Makeup Show. Like, we will see that multiple times a trip. It helps that we know, like, quite a few of the actors in there. So it's always like, who are we going to see today?
We have our dream team.
Born blows. I don't know how many times I've seen it now, and it blows me away every time I see it. And it's mind-boggling.
We've been very lucky with that show, though, by all accounts.
Yeah, we've never had it break down on us.
Really?
Yeah, never. And we've seen it a lot.
Dang. Well, it breaking down, I think that they do one of the coolest things when the show does break down, but they're able to bring it back. What they do while they're resetting the stage is they bring a guy out. They bring like one of the like techies that's backstage, and he has a microphone, and he's talking to you. He's like, "Hi guys, like, welcome to the show. Just a brief pause. But in the meantime, let me tell you absolutely everything there is to know about how this show works."
That's cool.
So they break the magic, but it feels so intentional, and they explain how everything works and how the screen works and how the buildings move and how it all connects. And then you get to like watch the show essentially reset itself in front of you. And then it just picks back up and you're like, oh my God, that was so cool.
I want to see that then. That kind of goes back to old school Universal Studios Florida.
So something that I've said for a while is, I don't know if I've ever said it at the show actually, is I would love if you could like just cherry pick a few behind the scenes things to do. And learn about that would be number one for me, because I love all that techie nerdy stuff as well.
And that show, like you said, it's just it's so well done. That, like, I remember watching the video that they released for it when they announced it, and we watched it 2 or 3 times, and it wasn't until about the 3rd or 4th time at the street fight at the beginning that I was like, oh, all those people in the background aren't there, are they? Because that screen is that good. And then I never thought a slow motion section would work on a live stage stunt show, but it really does.
It's so cool.
The core muscles of those guys.
Oh, it's just awesome. Oh my God. It's just, it's so good. And I see something new every time we watch it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I was such a massive fan of T2 3D, like huge.
Oh, we were
fan.
devastated when that was going.
And then we saw this, and I was like, you know what? I'm not mad anymore.
No, not at all. No.
Yeah. It's such an insanely cool style of show. And it's interesting how they bring together so many different elements of like live stage production, but also theme park, like attraction equipment.
Yeah.
Because the way the ride the buildings work is the same way that the ride vehicles at Rise of the Resistance work. It's all through that like RFID kind of guideline following, which is so cool. So it's insane to watch it all come together. And then you add on to that professional stunt actors who are getting trained by the people who do the Waterworld stunt show over at Hollywood, who are also, extras and things in shows like 911 on Fox or Grey's Anatomy, like just insanely cool stunt actors. But now they have a branch in Orlando. So these aren't just they're professional stuntmen. And it's so cool to see the kinetic energy of a live stunt show like we used to have with the Sinbad show and T2 3D, combined with the technology that we have nowadays to make it all just so, like, it's not just a show with a screen. It's so personable and physical and cool. I love it. It's the best thing they've done.
Yes. Oh, 100%. Yes. It's one of those things that when it got announced, everyone went, Born?
Yeah, that day.
And now it's like, the IP is irrelevant.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter what the IP is. Who cares? It's just so good that it completely outsteps the IP that it's based on.
without a doubt.
Yeah.
So,
And I think I had that same reaction. I was like, the Bourne series,
Yeah,
those are
really?
like shows, those are movies that my dad watches. Like,
yeah.
why, when was the last one even released? Blah, 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 blah. But now thinking about it, like, I don't know what other movie they could have done that would have made sense to have
Bond.
that style of action.
James Bond would have
Oh.
been the closest one you would have got, really.
Yeah.
Or a John Wick. A John Wick stunt show would have been cool.
That would have been so
That'd be
cool.
That would have
awesome.
been interesting. Yeah.
So
So-
dark.
So it is Bourne your favourite as well then, Maddie? Would you say?
At studios, yeah, I think I would say so. I love the horror makeup show, but there's something about the Bourne show that just kind of like, it's so interesting. Yeah, I love it.
Yeah, I think it just pips.
I don't know, the one thing I love about horror makeup is the fact that it's the same show every time, but it's not the same show every time.
No, and it depends on the
Yeah.
pairing you've got. Depends on just how risque it gets. And we've had, there's a line. I'm leaping right over that.
Or something will
That was
happen.
hilarious.
Or something will happen, something will go wrong, and they'll just completely run with it and make it part of the show. It's brilliant. I love it.
Or if Robin and Summer
Yeah.
are doing it together,
Oh my God, yeah.
they've got their own little in-jokes. They're just making each other laugh. The audience isn't in it, but they're having the time of their lives. And I love that.
Yeah,
I do.
it's really good.
Yeah, like I said, the Tale of Three Brothers and the Fountain of Fair Fortune over in Diagon Alley, which they haven't been running both of them for quite some time. It's either one or the other, but they're so well done.
Didn't I hear that one of the puppets got damaged?
Maybe
For the
I know they
Three
cost
Brothers?
a
Mm.
fortune, don't they?
I think one of the puppets got damaged.
And that's
Remember
the
we
thing.
told me
Like, I
that.
love the fact that like they did, and I know a lot of people don't like it. The Frog Choir over in Hogsmeade, I love it.
I like that.
But I love that what they've done with those lands is taking stuff from the books that you don't necessarily see and then making them,
Mm-hmm.
I think, so like Celestina Warbeck, she's prevalent throughout all the books, but you never get to see her or anything.
Mhm.
Let's do a show with that. And it's awesome.
Right.
I'm determined at some point I want to be the man that gets picked to go up on stage. If anyone who is Celestina is listening, please pick me sometime.
You can keep him as well. It's also nice that is undercover as well. Because I wish the Frog Choir had some had
Yes.
shade.
But my one concern of the shows at studios is, and Islands, we're starting to see a little bit more. There's not many sit-down theatre shows anymore. Like, a lot of the stuff that you're watching at studios is stand-up. Like we've said, Marilyn and
Yeah.
Vamos Bailalo and the Tale of Three Brothers and Celestina. Yes, you're covered in Diagon Alley, but you stood up. You need a respite in a theme park when you've been walking all day long, and those shows aren't going to give you that. That's where horror makeup and Bourne, and we haven't even talked about animal actors. I'm genuinely
Yeah.
surprised that still exists in that park.
Yeah.
Not because
Yeah.
it's bad, just because of the whole animal thing. You know what people are like, and I'm surprised it's still there.
Yeah, but until like, yes, it probably should end sometime soon. But since they haven't even done anything with the Fear Factor Stadium,
Yeah.
like I don't see them. Like if they closed it tomorrow,
Yeah.
now we have how many people wandering around the park when they could have been
Yeah.
sitting down in a show just
Mhm.
because they didn't know what it was
Yeah.
or because they wanted to sit down.
Yeah.
So until they find something to replace and put shows into these two stadiums that would be empty, or even the stadiums over at Islands.
Yeah.
I mean, we have space for how many shows at this time
Yeah.
that we're just like not doing anything with. So
4, yeah. Actually, when you start looking, if the animal actors, the Toon Lagoon Amphitheatre, the Fear Factor Live, and the Sinbad stage,
Yep.
wow,
yeah,
that's a lot of people you're taking out of lines for rides.
Yeah. I do
Yeah.
miss the Sinbad show. I loved that.
I loved that. It was cheesy as all hell, but
that was
it
the
was fun.
charm. Loved
which
it.
one?
Sinbad.
Oh, I loved the Sinbad show,
Yeah.
but I'm also just a sucker for a stunt show. I
Yeah,
don't know what it
same.
is.
Yeah,
It's so
again,
cool.
Same.
it doesn't matter, does it? You just want to. It's like you appreciate the fact that these people are doing live stunts, especially Sinbad, with fire
Yeah.
right in front
Right.
of you on an hourly basis.
Yeah. And they're just like dudes that live in Orlando, you know? Like And that's the funniest part of like being an adult in Orlando is I used to work at Pirates Dinner Adventure, and I met all these amazing people who now I get to just kind of like walk around the various theme parks in Orlando and say, oh my gosh, there's so and so.
Yeah.
He was that one pirate, and oh my gosh, there's her. She was the princess in the pirate show. And like they're just people that live in Kissimmee. Like it's just it's so Orlando is such a funky place to live because of that.
I bet. Oh, right. I think we've dissected that part of.
I mean, there's way
of it.
more rides we haven't talked about, but I think we've hit on the
hitting
tops
major,
and the bottoms, haven't we?
We are. Let's take a quick ad break and catch our breath, and we'll see you in a moment.
I wish to go to Scotland.
They may take our lives, but they'll never take our freedom!
Where can our vacation wizards take you? Just tap the port key at portkeyvacations.com and let the magic begin.
Welcome back. Okay, let's look at shopping.
Yeah.
What's shopping like in
It's interesting
in the
because
studios?
we've got Maddie on here, and we know Maddie. Maddie is a friend of ours, but I don't
Absolutely.
think we've
We
ever
love Maddie.
spent a lot of time in the theme parks with her, so I don't know what type of shopping is your shopping gig, Maddie, to be fair.
Oh boy.
Especially with being a local, it'll be different as well.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, there's obviously a lot to choose from. And I think recently stores at Universal have become more generalized. Like
Yes.
you'll find a lot of similar items, and many of them outside of like Harry Potter, you're only going to find Harry Potter merchandise inside the Harry Potter sections. But my personal favorite shopping to do inside studios is inside all of the themed tribute stores.
Yes.
Whether it's the summer tribute stores or HHN or Mardi Gras or the Christmas time, like it's something that I have always believed makes Universal stand apart from Disney.
Yes.
Universal doesn't have to decorate their stores and change it out every season.
No.
They started it, obviously, like the tribute store at Horror Nights has been a thing for many, many years.
2015 was the first year they did a tribute store because it was in the old Twister shop.
Yes.
And it was awesome, to be honest.
First of all, just to have Twister there during HHN, like as a Twister fan, I'm jealous of those who got to go when I started going. But like the majorly themed stores that came about for no reason, I feel like happened during COVID.
Yes.
Because they were like, so much is closed. There's so much that we physically can't open because of live entertainment, or just we don't have the staffing for it. So what they did instead was they put in like rotating limited themed stores or decorations that just made it more interesting to go into one of the few areas that was open. And they saw that people loved it, and they were like, okay, so we should probably continue to do this, but expand it to all the different seasons so that no matter what time of the year you're coming, there's going to be something special and limited and unique that only you'll be able to see. Like if you come again 2 years from now, that store is going to be gone and it's going to be something completely new in its place. So it brings the sense of wanting to go back often as a local, because I'm like, oh man, like I got to check out the Jurassic Park tribute store before it goes away and turns into something completely different.
It's genius though, isn't it? Because you've got people who will go in because we need to see the tribute store, and then might end up seeing, oh my God, I need to buy that.
That's me.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Especially when you go in the Christmas one and it's all Grinch stuff, and it's like, I need it all.
I'm glad you brought up
and
this.
now I've got Earl of Squirrel and I need all of that stuff too.
I don't think I'd have thought about the tribute stores, to be fair. I do like the 5 and dime, even though it's kind of a mishmash of crap right now. I do like
but
it
it's
in there.
so goofy. I love when they throw stuff together like that. Just make it make no sense and I'll go inside. I don't care.
It's like half monsters and half just random. Bit of Bourne, bit of that universe stuff. Yeah. But it's cool because you never know what you're going to get in there. And some of the monster stuff in there is awesome. And then obviously that's where they do all the launches for the Horror Night stuff as well.
Yeah.
But I do like it in there. The Film Vault's another one I really like.
Yes. I like that one.
The supply vault of Transformers. Every time I walk into that store, it's like if my parents, if I was a 10-year-old now and my parents took me to Universal Orlando, I would have bankrupted my parents because Transformers was my thing, and I'd be just like, one of everything, please.
Yes.
It's bad enough because our youngest is obsessed with Transformers. So it's like, when you go, buy me something.
Yeah.
Like anything, I don't care what it is.
Yeah.
Even the Mummy store is good.
I always find that fun because it's full of such kooky stuff.
I never really look around there anymore.
After the last trip, I'm quite a fan of the Brown Derby.
Yeah, when there's a 70% sale on.
That was quite nice. I'm not a shopper, but I was that day.
Michelle, Audrey and Tracy, I don't know how much they dropped between them, but Christ.
I should have bought more.
I went outside. I was like,
I came out with regrets. Yeah, he did that, and I was like, well, I'm going to get this, and I'm going to get that, because he's not here to say
and
no.
It was funny as well, the day we went in, there was no queue. We literally, basically like 5 minutes and we were in, and yet you see it like days later where it's like wrapped around.
Right.
Yeah. We were just lucky that day.
Like the Wicked experience. Yeah, I was going to, good shout. Yeah, great minds. Yeah, I don't know. We went round it. It was all right.
I like the Hello Kitty store.
That's not Wicked, all right. Yes, we do miss the Hello Kitty store.
Yeah, the Hello Kitty store was really cute. The Wicked store, I'm someone who loves like a museum style. Yes, let me be as close as I possibly can to things that actors wore in movies. I love seeing those kind of exhibits. But it is funny how fast that store came about.
Yeah.
There was like really no celebration for Hello Kitty going away.
Yeah.
They were like, hey, 2 days from now, this store's closing forever, changing into something else. Say goodbye. Bye. Like, what? No fanfare.
I always thought Hello Kitty was a weird fit anyway.
Yeah, I'm sure there's some deal between Sanrio and Universal, because there's also a Hello Kitty store in the City Walk of Hollywood.
Well, aren't they opening a Hello Kitty cafe over there as well?
Yeah. So, I mean, there must be some sort of partnership. It is what it is.
You're trying to think if there's anything in Japan now,
I am
aren't you?
actually. And I don't remember seeing. There must have been. It's Japan.
I mean, talking about shopping, we've got to talk about the biggest shopping mall at Universal Orlando, and that is Diagon Alley. It's the shopping mall with a couple of rides. Well, one ride in it. Yeah.
And an ice cream shop.
Have we ever bought anything in there? We've been in every store, I think.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, Borgin and Burke's. I do like
yes,
Borgin and
we
Burke's,
bought
but again,
bookends.
it's quite narrow. It's quite awkward to negotiate around Borgin and Burke's.
We bought them.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Because it's small, and there's a lot of stuff that you daren't move quickly because you might knock it all off the shelves. But it is cool in there.
Yeah, that's kind of the downfall for all of the Harry Potter stores between the parks.
I like it, though. It makes sense. I love, for what we feel about her right now, her influence on those lands, they would not be what they are if it wasn't her. And I think that would be to the detriment of what they are. They feel authentic.
They do.
Yes.
They do.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, no, apart from that, I don't think we bought anything in there.
No. That Men in Black store's weird. Again, that's another one like the Five and Dime. It's like, what are you selling in here? They used to sell like Batman and Superman stuff, and it's like, what is this?
There's a whole wall of artwork to buy.
And they don't sell a lot of Men in... Like, who's buying Men in Black merch, to be fair? I always wanted a pen that looked like a neuralizer, and they never sold one. I was devastated.
Yeah. I do like the Spirit jersey that they have for the ride, though.
Oh, yeah.
It's like pixely, and it looks cool.
Yes.
Galaxy Defender on the back.
Yes. Mm-hmm. It's weird because, like I say, I wonder how much of that stuff they're selling.
Right. Yeah. Same with like the comic book and the anime stuff in the back. Like I know it came from the other store. I know like Hello Kitty, there's probably some partnership with the company that owns those items, but like why?
Yeah.
Why?
Not disrespectfully, but just kind of like generally like why? I feel the same way about the art stores at Disney. Like, who is going to Epcot, to the American Pavilion in the back of Epcot and going, ooh, that $5,000 painting of Mickey Mouse as a firefighter, I'm going to buy that right now.
Right?
You mean you haven't, Maddie?
Oh, every other Tuesday.
I was going to say, I, to be fair, I like the Tonight Shop as well.
Mm-hmm.
And I really want one of those peacock cushions.
You're not prepared to drop the dollars, though, are
No,
you?
because they're quite expensive, but I do like them.
Yeah.
But
All of the SNL 50th stuff is super cute, but it's pretty pricey.
I bet.
yeah. Sadly, the Christmas shop is going.
Is it?
Or is it gone?
No.
What?
I thought the Christmas shop was closing permanently.
Oh, yeah,
Oh.
Seth did mention it on
Yes,
Little Things a
thank
while
you.
back, because Chris
Trust me.
thought he meant the one in Islands, didn't he?
Yeah, trust me. I love the Christmas shops.
Yeah, that's right.
I like Christmas all year round.
Aw.
And I have bought a few things in there. It does have a weird feel, so
There's some
You know,
weird...
but-
Because it's that weird Irish...
I like that one.
That weird Irish store
We've
in
never-
New York as well, isn't
Have we
there?
ever-
Is it Rosie's Irish Shop or something it's
Have we ever
called?
been in?
I don't think so.
It's all the same stuff that you buy from a store in Ireland. Like
I've never been there either.
the tourist shops in Ireland,
It's
it's just all the
weird.
same stuff.
So it's just tat.
Yeah.
Like, who's buying that?
I don't know. The same, I don't know.
It's like the Fast and Furious store. Like, who's coming off that ride? I feel like you need to put that store at the front of the ride, because who's coming off going so pumped? Like, yeah, I want a Fast and Furious spanner. Like a bottle. They sell bottle openers
Yeah.
that look like a spanner.
Yeah.
Like, you are a
Yeah.
spanner for enjoying that ride. Weird. I wonder how much Fast and Furious merch they actually sell.
I don't know. I feel like they have a lot of toy cars.
Yeah, so little
Yes, the
kids are going to
kids,
spend a
yeah.
fortune on that. Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they have a wall of personalized something. I don't know if they're mugs or keychains, but they have some sort of
like dog, aren't
personalized
they,
item
like
in
dog
that store.
tags. Aren't they, like Fast and Furious dog tags seems
Wow.
to ring a bell.
Probably.
It's like I'm trying to think about Springfield at this point. We used to go in the Quickie
Quickie
Mart all the
Mart.
time. I can't remember the last time we set foot in the Quickie Mart.
We were
Yeah.
with Travis the
They
last
have some
time.
cute stuff in there now.
No, it was always like the little, but we spent a fortune on little blind boxes for the little Simpsons characters. They were awesome.
Oh, yeah.
So cool.
And then the next time we went back, and they'd stopped doing them. I was gutted because I wanted to try and
Like, get
complete-
all of them.
Yeah,
Oh, no. Isn't that the worst?
I know.
That's why I've given up on like the mystery pin packs, like where they're like series of them. 'Cause
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm never gonna finish them before the time the next series comes
Yeah.
out. Going back to the Christmas, I think I must have missed that little things. Why are we getting rid of the Christmas store?
I don't think he said, but I'm sure.
Don't
Yeah, I do
know.
remember
Yeah.
because Chris was confused and thought he meant
Thought
the
it was
one at
the-
Islands of Adventure. Yeah.
No,
Weird.
I remember being like,
There is some
Kidding
just
me.
odd stores in studios.
see,
though,
I was
isn't there?
I was
It's like
going to
that.
say because like the Pearl stands.
So that's weird. Is
But then
that still
again,
there?
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
But then when I thought about it, I was going to say I don't understand it. But then when I thought about it, you're on a street. You're on a working street.
Yeah, it's
so
so
it
weird.
could be
though,
one of
isn't
the,
it?
you
It's
know,
like that weird little pin station in like as you walk through from I was going to say Kid Zone. It's not called Kid Zone anymore, but like Springfield
yeah.
through to Central Park. There's that weird little pin station on the
it just
corner
breaks
there.
up that walk, though, doesn't it?
To be fair, if we ever buy pins, that's
where
we
we
buy
go.
them
It
from.
is. Yeah,
Because we usually end up talking to the person that's
it's been the same guy for years, hasn't it?
yeah, a long time.
I'm trying to think where else. Oh,
Yeah, it's odd.
there was always SpongeBob store pants.
Oh my god, we haven't been in there
I
forever
love
either.
that. I could spend hours in there.
That is a cute store.
So good with all of the moving pictures.
This
and
is just going to get us on now. Why have they never done anything SpongeBob other than
Oh.
a store?
I would be all over that.
If I ever go to Texas for that kids park, the only reason I'm going is for SpongeBob area.
Oh, yeah.
SpongeBob rocks.
And can you just imagine? Can you imagine if they? I know it's Kenneth's like baby, but
Yeah.
like just to put it out there again, like just retheming Toon Lagoon as SpongeBob would be just a dream come true. That park, like that area of the park, barely has any people in it. Put SpongeBob in it, and it's rammed.
There's so many things you could do with that. You got driving school.
Amazing.
Mrs. Puff's driving school.
Kenneth's going, yes,
you've
yes,
got
I've
two-
been telling you this for years.
You got 2 ready-made restaurants.
I know. Why has it never happened? They've obviously
I don't
have the
know.
right to it because they could put it in the Texas park. Maybe that's the expansion of Epic Universe we've got coming next.
Epic
Bikini
Texas.
Bottom.
That would be amazing.
That would be cute. The 2 expansions we get, Bikini Bottom and either Wicked or Zelda. 100%.
Zelda.
Oh, Zelda's going into
Zelda.
Lost Continent. Pokemon in Springfield, Zelda in Lost Continent, Wicked.
See, I'm with Kenneth now. There's your kids' area. Sandy's treehouse.
It would be amazing.
Oh, that would be cute. Like Toontown.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I need that now.
But yeah, you're probably right. I think the most amount of shopping we do at studios is in the tribute stores.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Because you get caught up in it all.
Fun.
Yeah.
It's Horror Nights. Oh my God, I spend far too much money in Horror
No, there's no
Nights.
such thing.
We always do. It happens.
Because when you're not there, you've got the stuff and it does make you happy.
I was devastated. I got my the tumbler glass from 22. You know, the every day is Halloween, like real old school Halloween. Yeah, and I smashed my tumbler glass like about 3 or 4. And I actually reached out to the merchandise department and went, "You haven't got any of these?" I went, "Oh, we don't keep any." Like, I was
No.
Devastated.
That's the worst.
Yeah. Right, I think we're shopped out. And now a bit hungry. So, where are we going to be dining?
So again, I think I brought up on our Islands of Adventure episode that islands for me, food-wise, is kind of... There's nowhere, other than green eggs and ham, there's nowhere I'm really making an effort to. Studios... I mean, Today Cafe. Let's just talk Today Cafe.
That's
all
pinnacle.
it needs to be.
Yeah.
It's it is the place. Maddie, I don't know how your feelings are on it, but it is the single place on Universal Orlando property that Tracy and I have eaten in more than anywhere else.
I think we've eaten have we eaten every sandwich on the list?
And it's only been open 6 years.
Yeah. They have had
Only
a lot of our
6.
money.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I've drunk a lot of coffee from
I
there.
love it in there.
It is really cute. And the sandwiches are so good. I've
Yes.
never been disappointed by
No.
anything I've
No,
eaten
same.
there.
No, it has a cool atmosphere in there. I don't know what it is about it. Like, you've got those benches up against the window, so you can just sit and watch people coming in and out of the park. The atmosphere in there is cool. The staff are all really good.
Mm-hmm.
I love it. It doesn't matter what time of day it is.
Yeah. No, that's a staple. There's something wrong if
I
we
agree.
miss that out on a trip.
Minions Cafe, I love.
This
Our
time,
last experience. No, our first experience was rough, but the food was still decent. Last time, that
I
rough
nearly
of it was-
died.
No, you didn't.
A still frozen seafood
You didn't eat it, though.
dumpling. No, well, a bit into it.
I think I had this
Oh, scary.
the next day after
Yeah,
having
there
the
you go.
meatball thing, but that could be just me.
Louise.
buddy.
Louise. Took us years
Oh
to
my
discover
God.
that.
Yes.
Oh yeah,
And-
their
and-
pizzas.
Yeah.
It's like such average pizza, but for
But,
some reason
yes.
it tastes so good.
Yeah. Well, last time I was there, I was like, I always get pizza. So I went for the spaghetti and meatballs. And I'm really fussy over any meat product. And do you know what? I wanted to go back and get
we were
another
with
5
Michelle and Audrey,
portions.
weren't
It
we?
was so good.
You're right though, Maddie. You've hit that nail on the head. It's not special pizza, but there's just something about it. It's like they lace it with crack or something. I don't
I
know
think
what
the fact
it
that
is.
it's a big slice as well, which we don't get.
Oh
here.
yeah.
And sitting
you
at
know,
Halloween
it's
Horror
just-
Night at 1 o'clock in the morning with our oldest, just troughing down on pepperoni pizza in Louis. It was awesome.
It is. That is such a HHN
Yeah.
experience. Like, I can't even begin to tell you.
I still want to try
Yeah.
the Central Park crepes properly because we haven't. You haven't at all.
I haven't at all because that like 5 past them opening, they'd run out of the one that I wanted. Yeah.
I think we've tried one, but we were not impressed. It was a savory limited edition one.
Okay.
Yeah. To be honest, I'm starting to think that all of the recipes are limited edition. They're just.
It's weird though, isn't it? It's like.
But the
I don't know.
the
It's
staple
so
ones
popular.
are all ones that I'm like, yeah, but I won't eat those.
Yeah.
Like they're either Nutella or they have coconut cream.
What was the one
They're all
for
sweet.
when we were out for Christmas last year?
Did they bring the brisket back?
I don't remember. Maddie, where's your go-to eatery studios? As a
Oh,
local, I guess.
goodness.
Do you eat much in the parks being a local? I guess, would it be?
It depends on the day. I like there'll be days where Lindsay and I are like, okay, we're gonna go to the parks specifically to eat like this food item. And then there's other days where we go to the parks just to wander.
Yeah.
And we're like, do we feel like eating? You know, what's the vibe today? Sometimes it's just eat like Moe's or Panda and City Walk on the way
Yeah.
in or out. And then other times we will actually like make a conscious effort to like, oh, hey, we haven't been to this spot in a really long time. Let's, go there and see what's on the menu. I don't know though, if there's like an actual go-to spot for us. Recently, we've done a lot of eating inside Harry Potter on both sides.
Okay.
Just because they're not ones that we normally gravitate to.
Yeah.
And it was a bit colder in Orlando recently. So we were like it's now time to go get some like hearty
Yes.
Yeah.
food that we would never get in the summertime.
And if there's one thing that both Harry Potter areas do well, it's potatoes.
Yeah, I really want to go back to Leaky Cauldron. We've only eaten there once, and it was a long time ago, and I definitely want to go back to the Leaky Cauldron.
Yeah.
Yeah, we did breakfast. That was the breakfast that we went to go get the other day because I really wanted like some sort of pancake or waffle, but we also both really wanted like potatoes and eggs.
Mm-hmm.
And
yes.
we were like, well, where's the only place in studios? Because we didn't want to go to Disney.
No.
We were like, where's the only place in studios where you can get breakfast? Oh, perfect. We'll just we'll go back to the Leaky Cauldron. Why not?
Yeah.
It was great. We got hot butterbeer with our breakfast.
Oh,
and
yes.
wandered around the park, and it was a great morning.
You lost me at butterbeer.
We got the hot dogs from the taxi cab thing in the London waterfront when we were there, Michelle and Audrey, and it's not like a hot dog in a bun,
no.
is it? They're like
It's a
bread tube with a hot dog in.
that we call a rollover here.
It was really good.
It was. We sat on the floor and got told off.
Yeah, because I was sat blocking the team member entry. You know, the back entry into the diagon alley. There's like that wooden paneling, and I was sat too close to the door. Apparently, I got told off.
Yeah.
How dare you?
That was a good hot dog.
Yeah,
Jacket potatoes from there are also pretty good.
Well, that's what I was going to get, and then everybody was getting hot dogs, and I got 4 more.
They were really good. Like we've talked a lot of good stuff. I'm gonna all over Fast Food Boulevard.
I was just
going to
quickly say we haven't been to Richter's ever,
No.
and I've wanted to go for years. And
Or
I've
Mel's.
heard,
We haven't been to Mel's yet. Either.
I've heard good things about Richter Burger.
What?
I know, Maddie. I know it's your.
I've
go-to spot.
I've eaten a burger from Mel's.
Yeah, not since it reopened. We haven't.
Oh no, we didn't get in since it reopened.
Because the queue
What
was
did I
out
get?
the door.
I did go in. I bought something.
No, we never went in. It was rammed.
Since it's been opened, I went in and bought.
A coffin.
And I think I bought something for. No,
Finn wasn't
with
there.
us. I bought something for.
There was the only time we went near that place was the night we watched the parade with Michelle and Audrey, and it was bloody freezing.
I bought 2. I was to be. Maybe I think Travis was with me.
I don't.
And
think
we got
that's
something.
what it was.
Anyway, I have bought something, but no.
I don't want to go in
food.
there, but yeah, Fast Food Boulevard used to be our go-to.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
100%.
Couldn't decide what to have because it was all so good.
And that place is a mess now. Our last experience in there was bloody awful.
Yeah.
Oh no.
And not so much. See, they can't. I wish they'd just make it mobile ordering because it seems to work so well everywhere else. And yet they seem to change the way you order and get your food in Fast Food Boulevard every time we go, and they can't decide which is the best way to work it. And the staff aren't always the most helpful. That was the biggest issue with the last one.
It was, yes.
Because it's weird. It's a weird layout because obviously you go in and you queue and there's like Lisa's Tea House of Horror, and then you go to like the actual food stations to get them, and then there's whatever the drinks place is in the far corner where you get like the Buzz Cola and all of that stuff from. So and I was like, do I get the drink first and then bring it over? Do we pay and then pay for it and then pick it up there? And the girl on the till was no help whatsoever. Whatsoever. So by the time we actually got sat down with our food, it was cold and it was just, it was terrible.
It's a very noisy
And I used to
place
love
as well.
that place. Those chicken and waffle sandwiches were my heroin.
Yeah.
It did used to be really good. Like the chicken and waffles I remember having during a horror nights, and it was really good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know why they haven't gone to mobile ordering. Just slap a sticker down on the table
It would
and
be
no
so
one needs to
much
go up to
easier.
the counter.
Exactly.
Yeah, it would be so much easier because it's confusing.
Yeah. They've done it at all the other
Exactly.
restaurants. Why haven't they done it here?
Maybe it's just not worth doing because it's going.
I mean, there is that. Yeah, we do kind of know that Springfield isn't long for the world, so maybe, I don't know. But it's such a shame that what it was, that first trip in 2013 when it was open, we were in there. We tried pretty much Like all the rib witch, the clogger, the crusty burger, the chicken and waffle sandwich. We tried pretty much all of them, and it was like, oh my god, like who
And
knew
the healthier
curly fries
options.
were like drugs?
Yes.
It was so good, and then it got progressively worse, and it's sad because it was a real jewel in the crown for Universal when they opened it. They made such a big deal. I remember Steve Jason talking about like the shrimp they got for like whatever the shrimp dish was. That's like we're sourcing like really fresh, good quality shrimp, and it was like a real proud thing for them that we're really upscaling the food that we're bringing to the parks, and it's kind of been left to rack and ruin a little bit, and it's sad, really.
Yeah.
Yeah. Huh. Lombards. That's
Do wanna go
somewhere
to
that
Lombards,
yeah.
yes.
But I think I don't know. Is it the cost that puts us off?
It's not that expensive.
Is it that we hear that people end up spending a long time in there, so
Right, if
we're
you
not prepared to?
Sorry, Tracy. go on.
No, but we, Lindsay and I want to go eventually.
Hmm.
Sorry, Tracy.
Yeah.
I was gonna say,
I think it's just like the theme park seafood.
yeah. I'm not a huge seafood fan. I do like fish, but not anything else. But we hear that people, it's not a fast dining experience. People do say they spend a lot of time in there. So is it that sort of time we're not prepared to use that sort of time, like take it out of our park day? I don't know why we don't go.
I don't think it's because of that. I don't think we've consciously thought that, it might take a while, because we'll go other places that will probably take just as long.
I don't know. I do feel that if we want a bigger meal, we tend to venture out to City Walk.
Yeah. And that's fair. It's no mythos. I feel like people forget that Lombard's is actually there because you see the menu, but you see the little cafe window up front.
Yeah.
So I feel like people don't actually travel back and seek it out as something as like a walk-up meal. It's if you know about it and you know you need a reservation, sure. But also, like you said, Tracy, like you have all of City Walk.
Yeah.
And you have Mythos over in the other park, and you have, the resort dining.
Yep. We are spoilt for choice in that entire resort. There's some amazing places to eat.
It's a good problem to have.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
And that's the thing with going on to Epic. We talked about the restaurants and that there. It's like you're very limited to what's there. We talked about the fact that there's only 2 full-service restaurants at Epic. It's strange. And then for people staying at Terra Luna or Stella Nova, your options are those 2 crappy cafes
The
in
market
there,
or the
which
cafe.
from what we've heard from people so far, it's not great. Like Chris's grilled cheese is the prime example. But after a day in the parks, even if you've left early, do you really want to be schlepping all the way up to studio? I mean, it's not that far, I know, but you got to get on a bus and go up to there and get off at the bus hub and up the escalator and through security and that, just to go and get something to eat. It does worry me a little bit with Epic being kind of out of the way of a lot of those. Like obviously Helios has got that, but the Terra Luna, I suppose it's similar to Dockside and Surfside. But to be fair, I love the food at Dockside and Surfside.
Yeah, I haven't seen much from like reviews of the 2 new hotels and their food items as of yet. But just looking at the amount of food offerings at Epic Universe, I think that if you are spending a full day in Epic Universe and then going back to your hotel of Terra Luna or Stella Nova, you would have eaten so much in the park, like breakfast, lunch, dinner, snacks, extra snacks you probably didn't need, but you're going to eat anyways because why not? So as much as it is unfortunate that you're so far away from City Walk, I think that a food day well spent at Epic will tide you over to the next day. You won't usually I don't think you're going to have to go to their cafe or cafeteria as much.
Yeah, and that's it. And if you do just need a snack, it's going to be just a snack.
Yeah.
So
right. Yeah.
I don't think you're gonna. What you've both said there kind of made me think it's like you're not gonna see that knock-on effect for a couple of years, because everyone now, if you've bought your 1-day ticket, you're spending open to close. It's when next year, when you've got those like for over here, we buy our 14-day tickets and then include 14 days at Epic Universe. Then you're not necessarily going for a full day. Oh yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah, it's
Not go
did
for
you
a full day. I
so
mean,
that's-
what?
From what we can see, Maddie, that's when. So obviously, you can only buy 1-day tickets as of now, but
Yeah.
we've already seen ticket vendors over here selling and advertising 14-day tickets for Universal Orlando that will include Islands of Adventure, Universal Studios Florida, and Epic Universe, and basically give you 14 days access to all three of those parks.
Dang.
Starting
that's a
January
deal.
1st. So
Yeah.
it will be interesting to see what they offer US residents at that point.
Right.
So that's when you're going to
Dang.
find that different, because you'll go, well, we can get 3 or 4 days in, so we won't necessarily spend full days in. So at that point, then, do you want to go
Yeah.
back into Epic to go to the 2 full-service restaurants, or are you going to schlep all the way up to City Walk? Who knows?
Yeah.
Anyway.
That's fair. So much food at Epic, though. I mean,
Yes.
every land
Yes.
has minimum two quick service, and that doesn't even include like the little walk-up windows. So definitely a lot to eat.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's true.
Universal, though, I don't know.
Yeah.
It has decent food. I definitely never like if I'm going to the park to eat, but I don't know what I want yet. I have a variety of
Yes.
options,
Yeah.
which is nice.
Better options than Islands, I think. I think
It's-
Studios has better
It's
options.
Yeah.
it's got Today Cafe. You don't need anything else.
No.
That covers everything.
That's fair.
And-
Burger wise, I think Richter Burgers is better than Mel's. I don't
Okay.
know if that's like a hot take. I don't really know the
Do need
vibe,
to try that.
but Richter Burgers is better.
Okay. It's been since we started going. I've wanted to go to Richter Burger,
So we need
which
to...
has been how many years?
20.
Oh my
more than
gosh.
20 years. And I've never got there.
We need to
That's
do...
wild.
Yeah.
Maddie challenges Tracy and Lee from the UUOP. We need to go and get a burger from Mel's and a burger from Richter's and try them live
Well, we could do that.
Yeah.
Together.
Cut them in half,
Yeah.
and let's do it.
Yeah.
with
Yes.
Maddie as the judge there. I need that.
Yeah.
This needs to happen.
Yeah.
Yes. Listen,
A
I don't know if
burger
you
off.
guys are mushroom fans, but
Yes.
they have a really good. It's not like a mushroom burger, but it's burger with mushroom
Absolutely.
and Swiss cheese.
Sounds
and
good to me.
So mushroom
That's a
Swiss,
mushroom
yes.
Swiss, yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
That's my favorite
so
burger.
good.
Sounds
That
good.
is- yeah.
Yeah.
I am
And
down
they
for
have
that.
the apple pie slices are just like ginormous,
Okay.
and they put them in the microwave right before they give it to you, so
Oh my
it's
God.
just so warm and delicious.
Okay.
And, yeah.
Yes, yes,
Okay,
please.
that sounds right up my alley.
Nice.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Right. I think we've covered everything, haven't we?
That is our coverage of Universal Orlando Resort as it is leading up to Epic Universe.
Wow.
Starting next week, we start our coverage of Epic Universe.
Oh my gosh.
Wow, that's crazy. Oh, we got
Guys,
there so soon.
It's happening.
I know.
Yeah, it will be 5 weeks next Tuesday after this
Oh my
Tuesday
goodness.
after this episode comes out. We have 6 weeks.
Wow.
That's crazy.
Because the
Oh.
next 6
Oh,
episodes, for
boy.
people who don't know, is Epic Hotels, then Celestial Park, then Dark Universe, Isle of Burke, Super Nintendo, Wizarding World, and then Open.
Nice.
Oh my. Giddy
Yay.
aunt.
I can't wait for you guys to see it.
Ah,
Oh my goodness. And I've still got to lose 8 stone before we go.
so
Wow.
excited, so nervous.
Yes. Well,
Yeah.
I think we've exhausted it, haven't we?
Yeah.
Okie
I think
dokie.
we did good coverage.
It's been amazing having you joining us, Maddie. Will you do me the honour of letting us all know about Rush of Fear, please?
Oh, yes, absolutely. So I am one of the co-hosts of the Rush of Fear podcast, which is under the UUOP network umbrella. We cover, obviously, Halloween Horror Nights, specifically Orlando, but obviously chatting about Hollywood and other local haunts that we find as well. You can find us wherever podcasts can be listened to. Social media wise, all of our handles are Rush of Fear Pod. That's POD at the end. And we also have a supercast that you can find linked to all of our social medias and in the bio of all of our episodes as well.
Yeah.
Yay!
Awesome. Cool. I love Rush of Fear.
Thanks. We love you guys.
Well, I've put my name forward for the next episode, your next history episode, because that was the first year that we went.
Oh my gosh, yeah. Which is exciting because we've been chatting about that. We're getting to the years where a lot of our either friends, co-hosts, Kenneth even are actually going to the park. So we'll have more things to talk about because it's things that people that we know have seen.
Rather than you going through just the internet. Rather than you going through the wiki and like, this was a crazy year, people. What the hell?
Yeah, like what were you guys thinking? But also, I wish I could have gone. But I mean, hopefully soon. So for anyone who doesn't know, we release an episode every single month on the 13th of the month. If it's nothing, like if there's no announcements happening or if it's not actively HHN season, we usually do HHN history episodes going through just each year one at a time, talking about it, laughing about how silly it was back in the day. Or we do other various episodes, themed episodes as well. But we're getting into almost announcement season. So things are going to start to ramp up very shortly. Besides Epic Universe, we're going to have Horror Nights announcements.
We've got our first spec map, haven't we? So
we have. Yeah. We have indeed.
I know Kenneth doesn't like dealing with spec maps.
Yeah, it's I don't know. It's fun. It's fun to think about and like guess what it could be, but also I don't want to feel tied and sad if it doesn't turn out to be what was originally like speculated. I've been burned too many times.
That's true. Yes. Okay then. We want to hear from you. So send us your hilarious How Bad is Fast and Furious Supercharged jokes and your epic Which Stick Gets Your Lick recordings to podcast@uuopodcast.com. Plus, don't miss out and join the amazing Producers Club community today at uuop.supercast.com. And it's a really great community, and
it's an amazing community,
it really is.
Honestly.
It's taken on a life of its own. It's awesome. Yes, so that's going to do it, and join us next week. We'd love to have you along.
Are you insane? Get out of here. The curse, it's real. The podcast is over. So, the Magi want you to check us out on Facebook, Instagram, X, YouTube, TikTok, and Pinterest. Just search UUO Podcast. For all the podcast news and articles, check out our blog at uuopodcast.com. Contact us by emailing us at podcast@uuopodcast.com. And if you want to join the Producers Club, email us at uuopproducers@gmail.com. Silence! With your subscriptions, we shall rule for all eternity. Listen and subscribe to the podcast on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Google Podcasts, and everywhere else podcasts are found. Not even the Magi can save you now. There is no escape. Your end shall be my beginning. Prepare yourself for your next trip by emailing Michelle at portkeyvacations.com. She can take care of all aspects of your next Universal Orlando vacation. We hope you enjoyed your podcast. Please remain seated and keep your arms and legs inside the prepare to forfeit your souls. Check out the other podcasts on the UUOP network. Rush of Fear, Halloween Horror Nights podcast, the theme park duo for all your West Coast news and info, the Taste of Universal, Universal Orlando Food podcast, and the newest podcast on the network, the Port Key Passport, our Disney-centric podcast. So hey, welcome back. Hope you enjoyed the podcast. I would have enjoyed this podcast a lot more if I had gotten my cup of coffee.